Adam and Hawwa were admitted to paradise, and there they lived the dream of all human beings. Allah permitted them to approach and enjoy everything except one tree that might have been the tree of pain or the tree of knowledge. Allah forbade them they were give abode in paradise. Adam was, however, a human being, and man tends to forget. His heart changes, and his will weakens. Iblis started to whisper to him day after day, "Shall I guide you to the tree of immortality and the eternal kingdom?" Years went by, and Adam and Hawwa were preoccupied with thoughts of that tree. Then one day, they decided to eat of its fruit. They forgot that Allah had warned them not to approach it, and that Iblis was their sworn enemy. Adam stretched out his hand, picked one of the fruits, and offered it to Hawwa. They both ate of the forbidden tree. Allah, the Almighty, addressed Adam, "Did I not forbid you that tree and tell you, verily Satan is an open enemy unto you? Get down, one of you an enemy to the other. Adam, Hawwa, and Satan, etc. On earth will be a dwelling place for you and an enjoyment for a time." He said, "Therein you shall live, and therein you shall die, and from it you shall be brought out, resurrected." They left paradise and descended upon the earth. On earth, he had to face conflict and struggle. He also had to toil to sustain himself. Adam also understood that Allah punishes disobedience, and that the way of paradise has to be through submission to the will of Allah. And he learned from Allah Almighty to ask for forgiveness. Allah accepted Adam's repentance and forgave him. He then sent him to the earth as his first messenger. The pinnacle of earthly bliss was reached when Adam and Hawwa witnessed the birth of their first children, a set of twins. Adam was a devoted father and Hawwa, a contented mother. The twins were Qabil and his sister. Later, Hawwa gave birth to a second set of twins, Habil and his sister. Qabil tilled the land, while Habil raised cattle. The time arrived when the two young men desired life partners. This was part of Allah's plan for mankind, to multiply and form nations with different cultures and colors. Allah told Adam that he should marry each son to the twin sister of the other. It appears that, since the beginning of time, physical beauty has been a factor in the attraction between man and women. This attraction caused Qabil to envy his brother Habil. He rebelled against Allah's command by refusing to accept his father's advice.
Habil threatened his brother, "I will kill you. I refuse to see you happy while I remain unhappy." Habil did not fear his brother's threats, but neither did he want his brother to be hurt. Allah had blessed Habil with purity and compassion. Qabil struck his brother with a stone, killing him instantly. This was the first death and the first criminal act committed by man on earth. Qabil did not know what to do with his brother's corpse. Allah sent two ravens that began fighting, causing the death of one. The victorious bird used its beak and claws to dig a hole in the ground, rolled its victim into it, and covered it with sand. Witnessing this, Qabil was overcome with shame and remorse. "Woe unto me," he exclaimed. "I was unable to do what this raven has done, that is to hide my brother's corpse." Qabil then buried his brother. This was also the first burial of man. Adam was utterly grief-stricken by the loss of his two sons. One was dead, the other was won over by the devil. When Adam's death was near, the angels entered his room and surrounded him. When he recognized the angel of death among them, his heart smiled peacefully. Angels took his soul, embalmed and wrapped him, dug the grave, and laid him in it. They prayed on him and put him in his grave, saying, "O children of Adam, this is your tradition at the time of death." Before his death, Adam reassured his children that Allah would not leave man alone on the earth, but would send his prophets to guide them. After Adam's death, his son Seth took over the responsibilities of prophethood. Allah sent down 104 psalms, of which 50 were sent down to Seth.